Welcome to Once Upon a Pipe. It's been a busy couple of weeks since Easter, so I thought I'd get caught back up with you. My wife and I last weekend went to the homeschool convention in Cincinnati at the Duke Energy Center, and there I was able to listen to some absolutely fantastic speakers and get several resources to not only help with our homeschooling in terms of curriculum, but resources to help build the family, make our family stronger, make me stronger as a father, make me stronger as a husband. And one of the resources and one of the speakers that I heard I'd like to share with you, her name was Natasha Crane. Actually, it still is her name. And she has a website called natashacrane.com. She was excellent, very good presenter. When I got home, I was able to go to her website and kind of explore and get to know her through that, and also whatever other pages there a little bit better. She wrote a book, and the book is called Keeping Your Kids on God's Side, and it is 40 conversations to help build faith that will last. So what's inside this book? Well, very briefly, let me give you some of the contents. Part one of the book has to deal with conversations about God, such as what evidence is there for God's existence, and how can a loving God send people to hell? How could a good God allow evil and suffering? Part two is conversation about truth and worldviews, such as, do all religions point to the same truth? How can Christians claim they know what is objectively true? If Christianity is true, why are there so many denominations? And there's several in that part having to deal with that conversation. And part three is conversations about Jesus, such as, how do we even know Jesus existed? And did Jesus really claim to be God? Why did Jesus die on the cross for our sins? How can Christians believe miracles are even possible? Part four is conversations about the Bible. Like, why were books left out of the Bible? How were the books in the Bible selected? Does the Bible have errors and contradictions? Does the Bible support slavery? Does the Bible support rape? Does the Bible support human sacrifice? And part five is conversations about science, such as, why do Christians have varying views on how and when God created the world? And how do mainstream scientists estimate the age of the earth? What is evolution? What are the major pieces of evidence for evolution? What are the major challenges to evolution? What is intelligent design? Anyways, each one of those chapters and each one of the parts is meant to give you a pretty overall view. It answers the questions very succinctly and makes for easy reading. So this was a great resource I picked up, Natasha Crane, Keeping Your Kids on God's Side. The other thing that I was able to get was a replacement for a wedding ring, or at least a ring to put on my finger, and I don't know how well it will show up on my camera here. I'm trying to get it as close as I can. Alright, all around this ring is Hebrew inscription, and what it says is, I am my beloved's, or my beloved is mine and I am my beloved's. And it is from Solomon. So it didn't cost me very much. I got one exactly like this last year when I went to the homeschool convention, and I lost it. It fell off my finger, and I think I have a pretty good idea of what happened to it. After washing my hands a few times at work with this on my finger, I think I know I lost my last ring. So hopefully I'll do a better job of keeping up with that. So now I have something to put on my hand that says, hey, I'm taken. I belong to my beloveds. and my beloved is mine. Gosh, what else is there? Mike Francis, who was in the American mob, if you will. We were able to hear his testimony. Absolutely phenomenal. If you don't do anything else or get anything else from Brazil, please look up Mike Francis. I think it's Franseze, something close to that. You can pull him up on YouTube. Phenomenal story. I won't even begin to get into it here because I'll never finish this video. He was excellent. Was there anything else I got? Well, for right now, that's it. I do want to say, in addition to getting this book today in the mail, and I'm looking forward to reading this and getting started in this as soon as I get done with this video, I got this in the mail today too. This is Cornell Diehl's Father the Flame. I saw this in my email from SmokingPipes.com, and I was very attracted to the tin. And the actual blend name is not Father the Flame. The actual blend name is called Straight Up English. So let's take a look at that and see what we have. I have already loaded my meerschaum with the contents thereof. But for those of you who have not seen this, by the way, this just came out April 2017. Give you a little look at what you'd be getting here. Know that. One of the things I'll note, right out of the tin, the texture of this is brilliant. It is not too moist, neither is it too dry. I mean, I think this is as close to perfect as you can get. I just want to keep touching it, but I'm not. I'm gonna put the lid on it. All right. It feels great. It's got a really nice tin note. I'll read what it says. This is an English blend done the traditional way. No topping, no added flavors, red and bright Virginias, and a healthy dose of Latakia, straight up. Hence the name, Straight Up English. Let's see. About Father the Flame, it says, Father the Flame is a feature-length documentary about slowing down, embracing life, and learning something in the process. It's also about tobacco pipes. We thank you for your support and look forward to soon being able to share with you a one-of-a-kind experience about the timeless and transcendent nature of pipes. So even here, as it talks about slowing down, I'm trying to read this fast. Well, let me go ahead and see how we do here. Smoky, very smoky, and I like that. I think it'll work. Something my son made for me. Got a 3D printer on loan from a gentleman, and so he's been 3D printing a lot of stuff and printed my name. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but kind of like looking at it. All right. I think you're going to like this blend here. A cup of ice cold tea to keep the old tongue wet. Yes, my friends, this is going well. So, yeah, if you like English, get this. This is nice. What I have to be careful to do is not to overdraw on it and make it burn hot. It's actually a very nice, mild burn. And with this meerschaum, because it draws so easy, I've got to be really careful not to overdo it. Oddly enough, I've been collecting pipes for about 32 years, and it wasn't until a couple years ago, I don't know, maybe 3 at the most, that I really started getting into the English blends. One of the first English blends I ever had was this one, Diehl Early Morning. When I first had that, and I also got a tin of Diehl Nightcap to go with that, it kind of knocked me out. I wasn't sure what happened after that bowl. My head was spinning. I remember my stomach was woozy, and I had to take about 3 Motrin and just go lay down and like, whoa, don't move, don't move. And I think I probably should have only done about that much of a bowl. Instead, I mean, I'd settled down like I would with a good aromatic, like I might do with something really sweet like Moto Dulce. That was not the right answer. It did not go very well for Brother Johnson. So I have learned I take it easy on the English, and I've since gotten used to it. However, occasionally it still does happen if I really load my pipe down, that when that starts to kick in, especially that Latakia, it's time to slow down. It was a rough feeling, almost like a hangover. This is very good. I'm gonna do a second light here. I believe those of you who like English blends will greatly appreciate this straight up English from Cornell Diehl. Really, really good stuff. I'd say go jump right into it. Well, I'm going to finish this bowl. I'm going to go sit in my rocking chair, curl up. I'm going to get started into this book. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend, and may God bless you. And that's how it is tonight on Once Upon a Pipe.